Okay, I need to really double check what this audio is.
It's my mom. I have to save her.
Okay, I believe we're live, but I need to double check the audio. I really need to double check this audio. Okay, yeah, it's very loud, but this will work for now, I think. Alright. I'm actually just going to put this in here for the time being, just to be able to fully explain myself and everything that is going on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Don't worry, I'm going to change things, but hello everyone, I'm Tatagami. Welcome to Ninokuni, Wrath of the White Witch. My first new game streamed in, what, a while? But finally, we are here. Some of you may already have known that this is going to be the next stream series game. Others maybe didn't. But here is where we're starting. Right here, right now. Ninokuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Regardless of which version you're playing, whether it be the regular versions, non-remastered, that released on the PlayStation 3, or the DS if you played that one, surprisingly. That was Japan only, though. And also the Switch version that is not the remastered one with the updated visuals, it's just the regular game. Or you're playing the remaster on basically everything else. This game is extremely special to me. It's one of my favorite games ever made, and it's what got me interested in the works of Studio Ghibli. Of all, because, well, they worked on this, and I would have had no idea they even existed without playing this game for the first time. But here we are. Now, I was planning, originally, doing something different with this playthrough, like I did with Xanadu, like trying to fully 100% it and playing the hardest difficulty and whatnot. I'm not doing that for this game, because I think I'd be doing a disservice to the game itself and my own personal enjoyment of it if I even attempted to do something extremely difficult. So this is going to be more so a casual run through the game to remind myself why I love this game so much, and hopefully giving some of that enjoyment to all of you guys. That's the plan. And I hope that goes through. I really, really hope so. Before I do any of that, I need to get my links out, as per usual. But let's get into the main part, as I apologize for this blasting your guys' ears. Of course, though, for this playthrough, regardless of any sort of challenge stuff or what have you, I am going to be playing the entire game on normal. I would have played the game on hard mode if they actually had something. So, that's what the plan is. And how this whole thing is going to go. I do apologize that it's taking a bit longer than I would like. But it's fine. Well, after waiting almost 5 minutes to fully get everything started, I think it's about time we begin. Let us start Ninokuni, Wrath of the White Witch. And don't worry, I will change the audio the first opportunity I get, because I know it's very loud, and there's no way to change it at the very beginning. Which, you know, kinda sucks. And also for the enjoyment of everybody.
Get on, Ollie boy!
Slow down, Mr. Drippy.
I will be playing this game with 60 FPS.
Huh?
Or at least normally for myself. Anyways. I don't know if that's going to really appear on stream or not.
What do we do?
Run for it! Ah!
Oh my goodness.
Right, let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me!
How could you just be so nonchalant about that, Drippy?
So this
I swear.
is your world.
That's right. A whole nother world. Beautiful, innit?
Very hilly. Oh, this feels weird to go back to this game again after, what, years at this point? But, you know what? I think if I was going to play any game on stream next, it would be this one. Because, well, I love this game to an unhealthy amount, and despite how some people have felt about it years after. More specifically about the combat and less so about the story itself. I still fully enjoy every last part of this game, design and all, and I hope we'll be able to showcase all of that to the rest of you. And then, who knows? Maybe I'll get some other people to try this game. It'd be nice. Because more people need to enjoy this, dang it. So let us begin our adventure. Now, it may say Motorville there, but this is just Detroit. This is Detroit. This has been confirmed at this point.
Sorry, mister.
And as you can definitely tell, this is some Studio Ghibli animations.
Oliver. Your groceries are over there, honey.
Thanks.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did Philip find you? He said he had something to show you, dear.
Really? So he finally finished it, huh? Do you know where he is right now?
He just stepped out with some deliveries for me. I doubt he'll have gotten far.
Thanks, Miss Layla.
Oh, say hi to your mother for me.
Sure thing, Miss Layla.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Ollie! Over here!
Hello. Oh, it's Phil. Left stick to walk over to where Philip is standing. Approach Philip with a smiley face above their heads. And press X to speak to him. I can't do... I cannot go into settings, which kind of sucks. Because for some
Good
reason
thing
it
you
won't
found
let me.
Guess what? She's finally ready.
So what Miss Layla said? Is it really what I think it is?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Boy, you are something else, Phil. So what do we do now?
What else? We take her for a spin. Tonight.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Tonight? But I can't. I mean, I need to ask my mom, and...
Sure. You go ask your ma. And then when do we do it, huh? Tomorrow? Next year?
Well, No, but... Okay, we'll do it tonight. But we'll have to be real quiet.
Sure we will. Okay, tonight in my garage. Be there or be square.
Sure.
Oliver, I don't think this is a good idea.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
Or so says the crystal ball, Your Radiance.
The Dark Jinn's power alone will not suffice.
I fear not.
What is the child's name?
Oliver, Your Radiance.
Oliver.
Ain't that an interesting figure we see there? The minimap will be displayed at the top right of the screen as you travel around. This map lets you see your immediate surroundings. You press R1 to switch to the local map, showing an overview of the whole town. The star will lets you see where you need to go next. Your first part of call is Oliver's house. First port of call, I'm sorry. Now, technically speaking, you can also just turn off the map. You could also, within the settings later, we'll be able to fully turn off the guiding star if you just want to fully explore and not have the game handhold you at all. Which, I kind of wish other games actually ended up doing that. You know, just for the sake of people wanting to experience the games differently than others. Because, you know, some people would just prefer that. I'm personally going to keep it on for the sake of my own convenience, but I know
Mom.
most of this game.
I got the groceries.
Thanks, sweetie. Just pop them on the table, will you?
Say, Mom,
Did you say something, sweetie?
you're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Oliver, you're not being subtle.
Yes, I suppose I will.
Oh, you will, huh?
Oliver, your face.
Will you stop being so mysterious and eat your breakfast? You'll be late for school. And chew before you swallow.
Now, isn't it kind of weird for Oliver to just have a regular accent and his mother having a British accent?
Thanks for breakfast, Mom.
It's also, where's the father? I need to
See
know.
you later, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. You be good now.
I will.
It's slightly strange. Hey, Phil, you didn't go to school yet? Nah, school's small. Today's a special day, kiddo. Today's the day our machine finally rolls off of the drawing board and onto the streets of Motorville. Oh boy, I can't wait. When can I see it? Oh, whoa there, cowboy. Not so loud. Don't forget this is our secret. Hey, dum-dum. You didn't tell your mom about it, did you? No, I did not. I asked her if she was busy, and she said she had concert practice, so she'll be in bed real early. Perfect. Then tonight's the night. You still in, kiddo? Sure am. Tonight at your garage. I'll be there. I still think this is a terrible idea. Because literally, you just finished it. You haven't taken it out for a test ride. You haven't done any sort of additional things whatsoever. And yet you're just going to put your friend or just going to test it out with your friend. That totally seems like an absolute foolproof idea. That's totally not going to go wrong whatsoever. Probably. She must be asleep by now. Neat. She's out like a light. Oh, now's my chance. I have to get to Phil's garage. Yes, you should. You can press the triangle button to open the main menu, which will finally let me turn down the volume. Additional menu options will appear before you get through the game. Yay. When you press the options button to save your game, you may do this basically, well, okay, not everywhere necessarily. Thank you. I need to do switching. I am putting this down to a point where you guys can still hear stuff, but also not have any other problems. see, there is a destination marker and everything. You can change the difficulty whenever you want. You can have subtitles, text display speed, and all that. I'm just going to keep everything else as default, just for personal stuff. Now, it may say all the PS4 version, because this game only released on the, at least in terms of the PlayStation consoles, on the PS4, but I am playing on a PS5. So, if it slightly runs a bit better than normal, that's why. Like, fully and completely why. So let us go. For we must leave. Though I do find it a little weird, though, that I actually have, like, 42 minutes already on the clock, or 41 minutes, rather. Despite the fact that I have definitely not been playing the game for that long. But, you know what, it is fine. It is perfectly fine. Alright.
Hey! In here! What are you looking at? What is it with that kid? What kept you, Slowpoke?
Sorry, my mom just wouldn't go to bed. So, is it finished?
Sure is. The last bearing's in, and she's primed for action. Wanna see?
Do I ever?
All right.
Man, it's so cool
Here
just
goes
seeing these
nothing.
cutscenes
Okay.
again.
Wow!
Oh, is this neat? Phil, this is so neat!
You betcha.
It's so neat!
The new Coupe Deluxe ain't got nothing on us, Ollie.
Are you sure?
It's not even close.
So, you ready to hit the road, kiddo?
Yeah!
Oliver, you're going to regret this, I promise you. You are going to regret this. Okay, there's nobody around. We should take her outside now. So, Phil, who gets to drive first? Huh? Let me see now. Tell you what, kiddo. If you run down the street and make sure the coast is clear, I'll let you go first. You mean that? Oh, boy. Okay, wait right here. And watch out for Starry Mary, will ya? Starry Mary? You know, the girl who was spying on us before? I swear that girl is cracked. See, there she is. She wouldn't do that. What are you, sweet on her or something? Go check out front already. Sure thing, Phil. I'll be right back. Oliver, you're a bit too trusting of this man. Or this kid, rather. What am I saying? Like, quite literally feels a bit too trusting of his friends.
All right. The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil.
Don't go.
What? Huh?
It's bad. Please, Oliver. Don't go.
Who is this child?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
Ollie! What's taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Phil. Someone saw me.
Oh, man. Who was it?
Oh, that girl over... Huh?
What are you talking about? Huh? There's nobody there.
Huh. That's weird. She was right there. A girl.
A girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that dumb, Starry Mary. Oh, no. Couldn't be. She's not allowed out. You must be going screwy or something. Anyway, come on.
Oh, okay.
Oliver, the boy who will save the world. But unfortunately for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the blackness.
Indeed. He may be the child the prophecies speak of, but he is a child nonetheless.
Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful. Did the other's darkness not engulf the land entirely? Might this one not prove equally tenacious?
What would you have me do, your radiance?
Such saplings must not be suffered to grow.
Very well, Your Radiance.
Oh no.
He who would save this doomed world must die.
Well, that's taken a turn, hasn't it?
Mom, help me!
That has taken a bit of a turn.
Sweetie? Where are you?
Oh no, he is not here.
Oliver!
He's not here. Then he must be outside.
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Oliver. Oliver.
Then she immediately knew. But, oh boy. This is really not gonna go well.
Ready? Take it slow to start with, okay?
Yep, got it.
All right.
Well. Well, hey, at least it's functioning, but still.
We have liftoff! Whoa!
Oh. Oh no.
Ollie!
Oliver? Philip, what happened?
It's Ollie!
Oliver!
Oh, well,
Oliver?
I think he's okay.
Wake up.
He should be. Yeah, he's fine.
Mom?
Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about your car?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time.
Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Phil?
Must have twisted my ankle back there.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Allie!
Allie?
Are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong?
Oh my.
Mom?
She always did have a weak heart.
Mom?
Oh, dear. I'll fetch the doctor.
Mom!
See, I knew I had a suspicion that something bad would happen.
Oliver, sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
Mom!
You'll be okay. I know you will. Be good now. For me.
Oh no.
Mom? Mom? Mom! No. No! Don't leave me. You can't.
don't leave me. Mom!
Sentimental fool. Sacrificing herself to save her child.
And yet, thanks to her, the boy lives.
Of course. But shorn of his mother's love, to whom can he now turn for guidance? And soon he will come to our world, where our powers are strongest.
Very good, Your Radiance.
Yeah, already hate her. Already hate her. I want her to no, obviously not Miss I'm sorry.
You some apple pie. I'll just leave it here for you, okay, dearie?
Ah, man. This beginning part still, you know, hurts emotionally after all these years. Yeah, at least there's a cat.
Now, you'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told him. Oh, it's so sad. He's been in there 3 whole days now.
That's actually quite a while. Oliver, are you gonna be good, dude? I don't think he's gonna be good.
Oliver, Mummy starts her new job today, but she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mummy spent a long time making him. I'm sure he'll look after you very well. Be good while Mummy's away, okay?
Mommy.
Is something wrong, sweetie?
Just come back soon, okay?
Of course, sweetie. We'll
yes,
always
please.
be together, Oliver. Always.
Oh, maybe.
Come back. Please.
What's all this? Curse lifted, is it? Tiny! I'm free! Free!
Oh, heck. Time for the best character in the game.
What just happened?
You just witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
What, are you deaf or something? Drippy, Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Drippy.
Yes.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I mean, I've been sad before, but crying for 3 whole days? I'm surprised there's a drop of water left in you. You're a big boy, man. 3 days is, well, it's unheard of.
What?
Oh dear, bit flummoxed, are we? Bit lost for words. Not to worry, man, I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is gonna take a while. Ready?
Durfee, I don't think you need to explain everything to him, but sure.
Tidy. I like your style, very honest, and you stay that way, okay? Take you far, it will.
Yes, let the Scottish fairy explain everything to you.
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by the side of your one. And one of those worlds is my world. That's right, a whole nother world.
Another world?
That's quick you are. And I, that is the Lord of the Fairies, the reason I'm by here in this world of yours, well, it's because there's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Shada, the Dark Djinn, his name is, and what he did was, he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did, and he turned me into a flippin' doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the rotter. And then you went and cried all over me, and poof, the curse was lifted, just like that. Which makes me think you must be the one we fairies call the pure-hearted one. The one the legends say will save our world. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover, huh? So, anyway, that means I better get you over to our world and have you get rid of Shadar for us. All right with you?
But how can I...
Don't fret, man. It's a big responsibility, I know, but you'll be all right, especially with me to help you.
But
Now,
Oh,
Drippy.
properly, do you? Fair dues.
What?
Oh, pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
Drippy, I think this is a lot for Oliver to take in after losing his mother. Yeah, that's about the response you'd say when you're...
I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on, once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean, I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. I ask nicely, and you give me a hearty, yes, sir. That's how this works, see? Gee whiz, that would be swell, you say. It's just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed to work with this? It's like he's never read a story in his life.
But I don't know anything about your world. And I just can't right now.
What, because your mom dropped dead?
Yeah, that's a bit insensitive, dude.
Hurry up, will you? I haven't got all day.
Okay.
Wow, you're impatient, Drippy. I forgot how stubborn and just blunt he was at the beginning.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence, neither.
What is it?
The great sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save you, ma'am.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You ready for another earful?
Yeah.
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate, see? And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your mum, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Huh? So my mom was a sage?
Oh, yeah.
How does
yes,
that help
indeed.
us save her?
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mam's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mam back.
Is that really true?
I can't be sure now, but it's possible, yeah.
Well, you know what? Possible is good enough for him.
How do you know all this, Mr. Drippy? You've been a doll this whole time.
Ah, now there's clever of you. Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings-on over there. How? I suppose it's what you might call telepathy. And that's not all. I was sending my lordly orders back over there, too. Having them spy on Shadar and that, you know, tidy, huh?
I mean, hey, if it works.
I'll do it. I'll come to your world. I'll come with you and save my mom.
Oh, that's marvellous. You might be doing it for all the wrong reasons, but if it saves our world, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Tidy. We better get going then. Chop, chop.
Okay. But how do we get to your world?
Oh, curious, are we? All right, I'll tell you. First thing we need is a drop of magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there so nosy Parkers won't find it.
But why would anybody hide something in there?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Look lively.
Okay. Sure. At this point, we might as well just trust the fairy dude, you know? At this point. At this point, he kind of just has all the answers. But now, what is this hiding in the fireplace?
What could be hidden in a place like this?
A mighty spell book.
Huh? A book? But it would burn in there.
Not this book. The Wizard's Companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't, now would it?
Really?
Gotcha.
But, how did you know this was here? And why is it here?
This is a spell book?
That there is the Wizard's Companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The Wizard's Companion.
Ooh. Congratulations, you have obtained it. It's now. Now. I know one very specific person would love for me to do a Scottish accent right now for every single time Drippy talks. But, first off, it's been way too long since I've done that. And I can only do it in very specific circumstances. And I do mean very specific circumstances, so I'm not going to try right now until I can get a better feel for it. I do apologize in advance to anyone potentially wanting to hear me speak in a Scottish accent throughout parts of the series. Maybe a little. We'll see. But right now, no, not today. Now listen up. I'm going to teach you what's in that Wizard's Companion of yours. It's if you want to have a read of it, press triangle to open the main menu. You should see it down at the bottom right of there. Then you just need to use it with X, and you can leaf through the Wizard's Companion to your heart's content. Take a minute or two to have a skim through a few pages, eh? You look like a smart lad, so I'm sure you'll get used to it soon. Oh, I almost forgot. The first thing you have to do when you get your hands on the Wizard's Companion is to make a pledge. You need to vow that you'll do all you can to be worthy of being a wizard. Now, don't look so flippin' worried. It's not hard. All you have to do is write your name in the book with an open, honest heart. You don't even have to write Oliver if you don't want. Write Bunting or Crybaby or whatever you like. The important thing is that you mean it. Go on, scribble your name down. For obvious reasons, I am going to do my own thing, and I am going to do a lowercase because, no. I will be putting down the name Tatagame. I have now taken the Wizard's Pledge. You are now privy to the timeless wisdom of the Wizard's Companion, which we will hopefully fill out as much as we can.
Over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by here? We can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
Why would he have a wand?
Why would we have a wand?
Exactly, Oliver.
Well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, Crybaby Bunting.
Bunting? My name is Oliver. Oliver.
So the Crybaby bit was right, at least was it?
Why, Drippy? Why do you have to be like this? Righto. Time to find ourselves a magic wand. I mean, this one's hidden somewhere around here? Like the spellbook? You're having a laugh if you think I'm gonna make it that easy, man. What do you think I am? Made of wizarding equipment? I mean, probably. You're a fairy. I think Oliver would have a good inclination to think that, someone who is usually used to using magic or known to use magic would have something like that. Though they probably wouldn't need a wand for it, though, so, No, this one's going to be a little more difficult. But our journey over to my world is a hunt for the Snow Snare, among other things. So, why don't you treat this like a warm-up? The Easter egg hunt before the Wild Goose Chase, if you will. Okay, I guess. Okay, I'm lying. The thing is, I never brought a wand with me. I mean, look at me. The price of my lovability is my small stature, ain't it? And Sally just managed to carry that flippin' book, man. And any more and I'd have been crushed. So even fairies tell lies, huh? Of course they do! Us fairies are incognitable liars. And anyway, no point crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we? A substitute? How could there be a substitute for a magic wand? Well, if you find something brown and sticky, like, I don't know, maybe a stick, we might just be able to muddle through it. Okay. You're sure a stick will work? Do you think I'm sending you on the garden path or something? Fine, I'll give you a hand. Follow me. Okay. Drippy, I don't think that's gonna work. What are you looking at? Don't tell me you're thinking of using this lamppost as a flippin' wand. Oh, you can cut that out for start. It's way too flippin' big. We need a stick or something like that, ain't it? So why don't we go and have a look over there? Okay. Drippy, that's a car. This is one proper tiny motor, eh? Might get myself one of these. I'm sorry, it's not really the time, is it? There ain't anything wand-like over by here either. Let's go and take a look over the other side, shall we? Okay. Oh, when you find something, don't forget to pop it in your bag for safekeeping. Let's look up at the top left of the main menu and you'll see your bottomless bag. And there, you'll find all your items nicely sorted into different categories. There's handy. Use L1 and R1 to shift between the categories. Of course, there ain't much to see at the moment, but when you've got stuff, not loads of stuff, you'll be glad for a bit of an order, right? Yeah, you can, you know, sort it if you so wish to. Don't necessarily have to, but you can. Of course, right now it's just a couple of things. Don't mind these tickets right now. They'll be important later. And anyway, let's go find Stick. And possibly talk to people. It's like they're talking about twigs and sticks. And it's like, that would probably be important right now, wouldn't it? We'll find something. It's no use. Something around here that looks like a wand. You're not wrong, Bunton. Alright, we'd better split up then. Run the search, like. And I'll go and take another quick look around your house. You stay by and head up the outside search, okay? Okay. Oliver seems very unsure, but, you know, that's... I like that. Or the thing I like about Oliver as a protagonist the most is just the fact that he really does start off as someone who's like, I really don't want to do this, but because I have a chance to save my mom, then I'm going to try. But he's kind of just fumbling about, barely able to do anything. And having Drippy just kind of maneuver him around everywhere and just kind of being a general nuisance and making him go like, okay, I don't understand, but sure. And I like how his progression at the beginning does start as that shy character and before he actually, you know, actually grows. I prefer that over characters who are just powerful from the start and there's barely any characterization to them after that. So it is nice to have the game start out like this, because I don't think having Oliver just be this ultra powerful wizard at the beginning, despite being at level 1 or being this magic proficient, would have been as good if not for him having these emotional moments and still having the shy demeanor, very unlike a traditional wizard, but just kind of going about things in his own way. That I do really, really like about him. Huh? Oh, it's you. Who's that girl? Try talking to her. I like the little text blurbs at the top. Gives you funny little things, right?
We met before.
So, how do you know who I am?
I'm really, really sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
Huh? I don't... Why would you be sorry for that?
I wanted to save her. I really did.
Huh? Hey, wait. Where are you... going? Hey! Where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind it, you know, having a sidekick like?
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, that's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me! I wanted to know if it was alright me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. But it looks like I got my answer, huh? Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this.
Huh?
It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Top. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand.
You mean it? A real wand?
Well, that's convenient.
Come over by here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people ride in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But for our current purposes, it's a beauty.
Neat.
Yeah.
Stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Phew, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
It's possible. You obtained an old stick. I mean, as long as it's a wand, it works.
Right, now we need a place to cast our spell. To cast Gateway, you need somewhere proper massive.
Oh, yes. The great line, a proper massive. Yeah.
You need space to give it oomph, see?
Do we really need that much oomph?
What kind of question is
yeah.
that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right? You have to cast spells in the best environment possible. You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
To be fair to Oliver, he has known nothing about all this magic stuff until just now.
Oh.
So,
Sorry.
Oliver, you don't need to apologize for this. Rippy's just kind of assuming things.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space. There's got to be somewhere around by here.
The town square, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, considering, all these small little streets here, it's not much here. This seems like a very small town. Also, that whole joke in the beginning about this being in Detroit, I'm not joking, this is, like, in the middle of the U.S. I believe it was in Detroit, according to information that I understand. Also, do you think anyone actually sees Drippy right now and is probably very confused? I like how there's also a do not enter sign just right there.
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No,
it's more so for the cars.
Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast Gateway.
Normal people, but, what about animals, though? Now we have Gateway, which is a full 0 element, or 0 MP move, thankfully, because we only have 12. We'll get other stuff later, but one thing I want to point out to, just as a bit of education, because I kind of want to do that as much as I can for this stream series, if I'm able to or remember. Now, I did mention in the beginning about there being a DS version of this game, and, well, that was Japan only. In that particular version of the game, you had to use the bottom screen in the stylus to draw out all these spells, which is why they actually have symbols associated with them. In the PS3 release and any subsequent releases from there, it's just going into a drop-down menu and just pressing the spell you want to use at any given time. You do not need to worry about using any kind of movement or anything like that whatsoever, and I'm so glad for that. I am extremely happy that they changed that. One thing to note, actually, about that DS version, though it won't be relevant for a while, that version and the version that I am playing right now are actually more or less two very different games, but that'll be explained later on in the game when we get to it. Right now, we have a gateway to cast. Let's go to the other world.
That's it, man! You got it!
Oh yeah, magic.
Whoa. Whoa.
This scene is still cool. Just hear Jeremy say his back. How did I not notice that before? Okay, this is a bit extra.
Tiny!
What is it? Stop that now! Heel, boy! Heel!
Told you, this a thing? Yeah.
Well, except for that dog.
Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver!
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Yeah, this is just way too extra. Yeah, let's have an entire, like, a huge palace door going into this other world. That seems like a great idea.
Off to another world!
Hey, wait! Wait for me!
But hey, as long as it's cool. As long as it's cool and Ghibli get to flex their animation muscles. And now we're back at the opening cutscene.
Right, let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last! But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of Hulk! Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh.
Despite the fact that they were about to run you over.
Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
Ah! What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got by there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
You sure?
Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
Let's go!
And now we're in battle. And this is one of the more contentious parts of the game, as I mentioned at the beginning when the starting cutscenes were happening. This game has a weird mix of a turn-based in real time, which still primarily makes it an action RPG, but sort of not. It's weird. Drippy will explain stuff here, but I'd rather explain it myself. What you'll end up doing is you'll be selecting commands using what basically look like text prompts. Then for certain moves, actions, using items, running away, defending, and so on. There'll be a bit more nuance to it later, but you know, it's still relatively simple, all things considered. You don't have to spam a ton of buttons and whatnot unless you're really trying to min-max your attacks and trying to do actions as quickly as possible, which I definitely can't do, but regardless. But yeah, that is basically the crux of it, but you and your party members, yes, we will get some later, but more specifically, in this case, just Oliver, will do his attack string unless you cancel it, but you'll still need to wait for cooldowns and everything, because that is still a thing. Some moves have bigger cooldowns, some moves don't. It's a whole thing. Right now, Jerry's just trying to explain that yes, we have HP and MP. Our HP is the more important thing right now, because that means if it gets to 0, we die, and that's not good. For MP right now is not very useful, because we don't have any skills that can actually use MP yet. Though it will be very, very important, especially for Oliver, later on, when we actually get a lot of spells, because he is a monster spellcaster, so... But either way, we'll have this little guy to deal with, a rough. I like how it's just called the speech bubble thingies. But yeah, the enemy HP is on the right-hand side, ours is on the left-hand side. You'll primarily need to be checking your own, and making sure that your HP doesn't go that far down. And yet you'll be using the D-pad for any kind of moves, for selecting your moves, and you'll be using the circle pad or whatever equivalent you have for moving around. Because, yes, you don't actually stand still, you do have to move around, which can be very helpful, especially when you're trying to dodge attacks when you can't normally. So So now we hit. And we also got a critical hit. Or a nice, I should say. Enemy's weak spot or block a big attack. Yeah. And you end up getting a Glim. Then switch can restore your HP and MP. This is the only other way for you to get HP and MP without using items or having a healing spell. It is especially helpful for getting your MP back up, as MP restorative items either are rare to find or don't increase your MP as much as you'd like until closer to the end of the game. So, and they're also a lot more expensive than regular healing items. But now we're actually getting attacked. And yes, you can also... Attacks can also miss, you can get crit... Yeah. Basically everything. You'll gain your experience points, and... Yeah. That's as simple as that.
Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties, but keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, dude.
Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Yeah.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Well...
Much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
Yeah.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Of course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Sure.
I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Sure, dude. Sure, mystical magical fairy man.
We need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Heck yeah. Ain't it beautiful, Ollie boy? Ah, it's good to be back. Our world is absolutely riddled with monsters. If one of them spots you, you'll see a big exclamation point pop up over its head, and it'll charge. When it gets within touching distance, you'll have a fight on your hands. If you run out of HP in the middle of a battle, you'll be out for the count, so be careful, ain't it? Oh, and here's a tiny little technique for you. If you sneak up behind monsters without them noticing, you can get the first hit in, give you the upper hand. It basically just means that you'll have a few seconds to do whatever moves you want to with no problem whatsoever before the enemies even notice you're there. Regardless if they can, you know, see you or not on the actual battlefield. But it also means that there could be a cooldown for us being able to attack if they get the one-up on us. And now we get item, or just 3 loaves of bread. Yeah, a lot of the healing items in this game are interesting, to say the least. They're very much just regular household items that you would use, or at least that you would normally eat, which is charming in its own way. But now we need to go to the wonderful Ding Dong Dell, or at least that's what I would do before I actually grab an item. Getting items is important, I promise. But we might as well just go straight to Ding Dong Dell, as there's kind of no other reason to. Oh, Nicholas, there's something I forgot to tell you. What's that, Mr. Drippy? Here in my world, you could use the right stick to change your viewpoint. If you're having any trouble with the controls, go to the settings in your main menu and have a fiddle with them. You can switch vibration on and off as well there. And speaking personally, I'd have it on. A rumble just ate a rumble with a bit of rumble in it. Now, I know this is a lot to take in. Oh, gee, I wonder why it's a lot to take in. You're explaining a lot. I'm sure I'll get used to it. I guess. Oliver is just like, I don't know how to feel, but alright, I guess this is what I'm doing now. I suppose this is my life now. As the gate is closed.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Okay, one thing that's confusing me about this part, I mean, I get why they're doing this, is because there's other things that need to get explained and to do before this point. But regardless, there's that other guard there. Why don't they just let them in? Or in general, why does it have to be both that has to open the door? I mean, I guess if they both have to press a switch or something, well, it's fine. It's fine. But we have to cure this dude. Mend it, but how do I do that? Well, you can't do it just yet. There's a couple of things we'll be needing first. But an old man who's got just what we need. Proper useful I am, eh? And old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man, ain't it? Lives in the woods up in the north here. Proper deeply dark it is. And that's what they call it in the deep dark wood. Makes sense, I guess. I guess we're going there then. We must meet the old man of the woods. Dude, open up this gate, would you? Oh, you see. He's the one in charge of letting people in, but okay. I guess he just has no power. Cool. Anyways, welcome to the overworld. I don't know if it's just me, but maybe things just feel too loud, but I don't know. But anyway, we have a bit to go, but welcome to the Rolling Hills. The first proper area of the game. Where I'm going to have to fight a couple of enemies before
we can do this. Getting anywhere.
Because unfortunately, stuff like these sleep-o-fowls are way too fast for me to be able to outrun them. The nice thing, well, okay, maybe not the nice thing, they give, like, not a lot of experience at all. Their experience yield is pretty bad, but it's fine. It's fine. But don't worry, we'll get more things that will allow us to be able to traverse through the overworld at a better pace than what we currently are right now. As I got stuck on a bunch of bones, because of course I did.
Let's go!
Oh, come on! Why? Oh, wow. Wow, you're dumb. Okay, never mind. Now, I should probably explain that. There'll be times when you can technically do a weird parry attack kind of thing, when the attack command has blue surrounding it. that will actually allow you to do to basically get a critical hit, or at least get a nice off of the enemies, which is nice. And though I don't worry about it all that much in terms of timing things, as it's kind of not worth it to hinge a fight on that. It really doesn't help, all things considered. Let's look at that. It's a waystone. There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man. There are these ancient stones, see? You can use them to store a record of your adventure so far. In wild places like forest and so on, you can't just plunk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, man. Yes, because they're crying with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are? That sounds kind of scary. So you'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. So basically, in dungeons or places outside of the overworld, or the regular overworld map, the only way to save is using these waypoints. Thankfully, they will also fully restore your health and MP whenever you're near one, so there's a trade-off in that. For most of the dungeons, they don't have a whole ton of save points. Usually they have one right at the beginning and right at the end. So you still have a decent way to go without dying, so there is that to consider. There are times when it is useful to just backtrack to the beginning of an area just to save and heal if you're too far in and don't really have a whole lot of provisions or don't feel like you can make it all the way through. I'm just going to use this opportunity to actually save, because I haven't done so yet. Though I have definitely not been playing for an hour and 32 minutes. I've only, well, about 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes less than that. Well, anyway. That's not what matters. What matters is that we have to follow Drippy and find this old
Mr.
man.
Drippy, wait for me!
Ow, that must have hurt.
Who goes there?
A talking tree.
Meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, the pure-hearted one.
I like you just
He
knew.
will drive out the darkness.
Like, yep, this kid, yep.
And Drippy,
Yep.
you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why?
Well, okay, you can't blame Drippy for being confident about this, considering, you know, Oliver just saved her from a curse.
Very well. You shall have my aid. But first,
Thank you.
we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Dolly boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Eh?
Yep, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only going to get bigger and meaner. So, you're going to need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Or
Can I really do it?
something like that.
There's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But, Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named formed familiar here. You what? That's the boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? So, does that mean I can't cast the spell? Ho ho! I am not as powerless as all that. That young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. I get from me to you, young Oliver. As a page just falls from his leaves. Because, why not? You received a page describing the Form Familiar spell. Thank you very much, Old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, man. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Derpy. Let us use it. It's another 0 MP spell because we only use this once. I forgot to mention we do still use Gateway. Oh, well, anyway.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight?
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, he has a sword and a shield.
Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
Just meow. I like the little noise the mite makes. It's funny. So this is a familiar, huh? Welcome to the whole crux of the combat. But I'll explain that later when we actually get into a proper fight. And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Here, you better give the little fellow a name, eh? Now, I usually don't actually name a lot of the familiars that I collect. I usually just go with whatever the default suggested name is. But at the same time, I kind of want to do something a little different. Kind of give this playthrough a bit of uniqueness to it. But I have to think about exactly which of the forms I want to use for this guy. Because I've used both before, and I mean, one's more defensive and one is more on the offensive side, but it also depends on what other familiars I plan to use this time. Because I usually tend to go for a lot of the same ones, and I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. That is a good question. That is a good question. There is other different types of names that you can go with based on the species of the familiar you are using, but you cannot swap a familiar's name after you get it. So that is something to keep in mind. Yeah, this is a good question. I'm sorry for being on this screen a little too much, but I'm trying to think of a little more of a name. I think just based on my own little. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I accidentally bumped the mic. I kind of want to go with the water guy, because I do kind of sort of prefer the design of it. So I am going to go with a bit of a let's go with interesting, a little bit of an interesting one here. I hope I am spelling that right, and I am double-checking something to make sure that I am. I'm going to try and think of the other ones, but I'm going with the name Silver. Not just for the sword, but, more of like a I wouldn't say like a watery type. Anyway, I'm going with the name Silver. And Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. The most important, one of the most important spells in this entire game, at least for me. This allows you to heal. I think it's self-explanatory. There is a different heal spell that we will get later on, but this one is so fast, barely costs any MP, and while it doesn't heal a whole ton, for what we need right now, it is a godsend. It is extremely good. It's so helpful. Gee, make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Trippy. You probably are, Oliver. Next, I give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno, Fireball. There's a ball of fire that one does. Plant-based beasties flippin' hate fire, man. You know Treeface here is scared of Fireball. Trippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, Old Father Oak. Now, boy, you can press the square button at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove comparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. And if you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spell might save the day. I may now cast spells.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh?
Now we have a little little duck
think
guy.
What you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Oh yes, let us fight.
Come on!
We have little duck guys. And now we can use our familiars. The familiars are interesting, to say the least. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally like having this sort of form of customization, and I think the way that they handle the familiars is good. Like, for what the game is, and, you know, what it was meant to be for with its combat. Which, again, Drippy would normally explain. I'm going to explain this instead once I actually get the guy out. So, for using familiars, you may notice this little ring directly below, or directly around the might, directly below Oliver's MP bar. That is a timer for how long you'll be able to use your familiars for in battle. Then it goes up as the game progresses, and there's a reason for that, which will be explained later. But it also means that you can't just use them all willy-nilly. Which I think helps the combat feel a bit more fresh. And it also means that you want to be able to use Oliver, like, just by himself on occasion, or maybe more so than even your familiars. Because while the familiars technically, on average, have better stats, and have better ways to increase said stats, sometimes you actually need to use your human characters. And the reason for that is because the HP bars for both your familiar and the character controlling them are the same. Because they do come from your soul, it means that whenever they get hit, you also get hit. Which can mean that there will be times when you just don't want to use your familiar because they are more of close-up fighters than they are, you know, not being so. But it does mean that you want, I guess, spoilers, you can have more than just one familiar at a time for each character. But yeah, there's also, the whole, like, sign thing. I wouldn't exactly, think about this at all. And it usually doesn't matter, like, a whole ton. What matters more so is elemental resistances and weaknesses, which, I mean, they can be important. It's more so the resistances that can cause problems. But that won't be for later. But yes, each of the familiars also have their own little tricks that they can do, which cost MP. But it can also do a decent amount of damage. I'll explain what I normally do for the game personally. But that won't be for a little bit. What I'm not going to do is use Cut Loose, because, nah. It's fine. But yes, you'll also move your guys out of the way, and this dude is just, no. As you can see, using that basically had no cooldown at all. There are times it definitely does have a bit of animation uptime, but for stuff like Fireball, or at least ones that use similar animations, they can just come out so fast. Which is also why there'll be times when I'm actually moving the control stick slightly, because I believe, and don't quote me on this, it does speed up the animation slightly. And even then, even if it doesn't, though, it's just an instinct that I do, and it helps. So now you know how to fight with a familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. See, the bite's happy. And he goes right back into his heart. When he's not fighting, this little fellow could be found taking it easy in the creature cage. And this is what I mean by the familiars being able to earn stats a bit more easily than the ones controlling them. It's because within the creature cage, which Drippy will explain, but again, I kind of want to explain instead, you'll be able to increase their stats using various different items based on the type of the item that is, from a flan, a cake, or pie in this case, or chocolate, ice cream, that kind of thing. You'll be able to increase different stats. I will get a bit more into that personally in just a moment. Just explaining what each of the stats do for anyone wondering. Yeah, we need to save this guard from being brokenhearted, please, Mr. Tree. He will, your Oakness. That's quick you are. You still have got it, aren't you? Oh, patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Let me see now. I know it's here somewhere. Crikey. You've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence! I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. While I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you. Did I mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go. Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us the spells, didn't he? How very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. All right. I get the flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need us for? Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see. The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fellow? And I'm afraid he has become rather unruly of late, and he's neglecting his duties. Well, that's no good, is it? Then we better help you sort out, then, eh? It's the guardian. He sounds kind of tough. That's too right he is. He's way stronger than your average beastie. But you've got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. Yeah, sure, we'll be fine. Totally, absolutely. And so besides, if you're going to take down Shada, you can't back out of a bit of a light guardian bashing now, can you? Okay, I'll do it. That's how very kind of you. The Guardian can be found in the deepest parts of the woods, beyond the Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck. And I like how cordial Oliver can be with basically everybody. He's extremely kind, to a fault, but he is very respectful, bows to everybody, respects his elders and anybody who are leaders, and always gives them the time of day. It makes him very endearing. Spells now familiars. You're turning into a proper wizard, ain't it, Ollie boy? I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Derby? P.S. Cake Man, now listen up. Yeah, now we have a friends and familiars, which will allow us to do any equipment swapping for Oliver and any familiars we have. Yeah, a bit complicated, but there's stuff, and then there's like leveling up and everything. It's very easy. I will show us instead. So, we have a variety of different stats, ability things, and so on. For each of the familiars we have, there are specific items that certain familiars will use based on what they would typically use. So, for example, the Might here and any of its forms, let's just say, they'll primarily be using a sword and shield and a patch. Of course, we don't have anything right now, so they just have whatever default equipment they have. But over the course of the game, we'll be able to get a variety of different items for each of our familiars to use. There's a large variety that we can pick from and collect and use. To the bottom of the stats corner is the elemental resistances and weaknesses that each familiar has. For Oliver and any other future party members we have, they have neutral resistances across the board. That will never change, they will never gain a weakness, so that is one thing that is very nice about that. You can augment their resistances specifically, but we can't exactly do that quite yet. Once we do, I'll explain a bit more about the whole accessory section and all that. But of course, we do have the Oliver's little wand. Of course, this is the only one we have, but it also does increase some of the stats. That goes without saying. Speaking of stats, first we have our movement speed and attack speed. That just means how fast a given familiar or person will move across the battlefield. The higher the star ranking, the faster the characters will move. I like having it be as close to 5 stars as possible for the human characters specifically. Just to make it so we can just outrun enemies at any particular point that we possibly want to. Attack speed usually helps best with the familiars more than anything. Less so from any human character. Next we have our regular stats. Attack and magic attack are self-explanatory. Your regular attack is just any physical... specifically any like regular physical attack stuff. And any kind of trick or magic spell will count for the magic attacks specifically, unless stated otherwise. So, stuff like Cut Loose will deal physical damage, or more specifically, any kind of sword element or physical element will use the physical attack. Anything else would use the magic attack, such as this one fire attack here, which, yes, does mean it has to level up to level 50. I am not doing that for my own sake insanity. That'll be explained later. Then defense and magic defense are also self-explanatory. It'll your defense against physical attacks or physical element attacks and any kind of magic elements. Accuracy is just your hit rate. The higher the number, the better it is. Like, let's be honest. And evasion means how often you're going to dodge attacks specifically. There will be certain equipment and certain familiars that have low evasion and accuracy. Try to keep them up as much as you can, but eventually it's not going to matter too terribly much. As long as it's at a high enough point, you should be fine. Of course, as the EXP to the next level, the familiars and the human characters do have about the same EXP level, but there will be one thing about the familiars that I will explain later, which will make things different. And of course we have the creature cage, we don't have anything that we can feed our little mite right now, so that is not going to matter too terribly much. But right now, we have a forest to explore, and I hope I am able to finish this before the end of the stream. It shouldn't be too long to get through this, from my experience. First, right here, we have a treasure chest, which will house a variety of different items from weapons, general equipment, healing items, and so on. There won't be anything like a key or something that will allow us to go to a certain room or whatnot, unless they just have a very special chest for that. But that's usually not the case. The puzzles in this game don't really focus much on like key opening and stuff like that. And even then, we'll get stuff to unlock things. We'll lock doors and stuff like that, but that's not for a little bit. I best warn you, Waldy boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get caught before you even get to the Guardian, eh? Be fine, Mr. Derpy. I have a familiar to help me now. As brave you are. Then don't forget, though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. Remember what old Tree Face told you. The spells menu is the mirror top of the Yep. Up square. Try to familiar yourself with the main menu, too, while you're at it. And don't worry, you're not going to break anything no matter what you press, so have a good old poke around, ain't it? And when you learn new skills in that, new options will come up on the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make sure to make the most of your new toys. Jeepers, there's too much to remember. It's not that bad. You'll get used to it all, man. No worries. Now past the Whispering Waterfalls and onto the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right. Let's go help him get back to normal. Absolutely. Yeah, this is one of those little exceptions here where this is just here in the beginning. One thing I do really like is just how fast you save in the remaster. Or at least with this version so far, it is insane how fast you can save. It's my goodness.
Let's go.
Here we are against 2 more guys. We're still not doing a ton of damage, but it's, it's something. For most regular fights, I do end up using the familiars a lot more than the human characters, but that's also just out of personal preference. And also, if you hadn't already noticed, leveling up also restores your HP and MP to full, which is very helpful, especially if you're close to a boss and you don't feel like, going back to save or anything like that. Though, again, most of the time, there will be a save point right before or right at the end of any dungeon, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Also, this little guy, I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to fight me no matter what. There we go. Yeah, so I really do like the movement strategy part of the combat. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's just something I really like. Right there is a bar of chocolate, like I explained earlier. Those are the kinds of things that you can feed to your familiars in order to help them gain stats. I would use it on my familiar on Silver right now, but I don't want to just break up the action right now. Don't want to make the stream too boring now, do I? There we go. Yeah, one thing with the glims is that they do disappear after a certain period of time, so it is always imperative to grab any glims that you can possibly see whenever you are able to see them. Now, this blue chest we can't actually open. We'll be back here later for that. It's not important right now, but it definitely will be later on. And specifically if we're going for 100%, which I know I said earlier that I do still want to make this a more casual-oriented playthrough as much as I can, but I do want to show off as much of this game as I possibly can, because this game deserves it, at least in my opinion it does. But yeah, we'll definitely be back there later. Okay, I know there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. What's that? It's an important naughty voice, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you how your familiars can use tricks, can't I? Well, as the little follower gets stronger, they'll start learning new ones. Yep, and that was what that screen was earlier with the levels associated with them. You need to get that particular familiar to that level in order to gain a new trick. And any familiar can only have 8 at a time. So that is something to note. And it looks like we get another loaf of bread. Oh, well, hey. I am going to go back, because I believe there is a chest over on this path as well. At least I believe so. Or no, it's just a shortcut, right? No, yeah, there we are. And there is nothing else over here, just a little bit of a detour just through here. This dungeon's not very long, not puzzle heavy at all. Just a small little stroll. These dungeons will get a bit longer as the game progresses. Alright. Let us keep moving. Yeah, as you can see, not very different whatsoever. Of course, I would be able to show you that how much we completed of each area, but not quite yet. There will come a time when we'll be able to. And here is our end of dungeon save point. I'll explain this later. This little manhole right here, not very important right now. But let's continue on to the Guardian of the Woods. Let us go. Hold up, oldie boy. Huh? What is it? Listen, man. Something's coming. But I don't... It's him! It's the flippin' Guardian! Oh no. Oh, I just smacked that. Smacked that dude. Guardian of the Woods, steadfast defender of the forest. And now we have some really cool boss music. Thank you, Joe Hisashi. And my first of many times, I'm just going to straight up be using Oliver for fights, because I don't care. Because this dude is weak to fire, and Oliver's the only one with any kind of fire attack right now. Whereas this boss is very easy, not a lot of HP, very much a tutorial fight for how the bigger monsters are going to go for the rest of the game. Speaking of, Drippy is trying to tell us that there'll be times when the bosses will be powering up for a special attack And it's the best thing you can do in this situation is to defend very quickly, which is what I was trying to do before the tutorial popped up. Now we can use this. Yeah, if they're charging up an attack for like that, the best thing you can do is defend, regardless if it's going to be just a small area of effect or a cutscene one like Windfall was. And it's after that you can just cancel, go about your business, and do everything else that you may need to do. Yeah, it'll also give you a nice bonus, and also allow you to gain a few more glims, which is very helpful. I'm just going to go up right next to him, and just kind of do that, because why not? Yeah, everything will be on a cooldown, so... being able to do that and stop that, there will be times when actually blocking these attacks, or doing something specific to a boss, will actually put them in a stun state, which is very helpful. Which is what allows me to actually cast Fireball again. Thank you, Drippy. But also, here's this other thing that is very much tutorialized, because this fight's pretty easy, as I stated. There's a golden glim. I'll let the little cutscene describe what this is. This will allow us to do a very special attack. And, well, absolutely annihilate the boss. Just to explain what the Golden Glim actually does, as Rippy was stating in the little text blurb there, it is something known as a miracle move, which allows either your human character or your familiars to do a special attack and fully restore your HP and MP. Or, no, I think it's just the HP. I'm stupid anyway. Oliver's is Burning Heart. Massive fire attack that is very good, especially to fire weak enemies. Some of them will have AoE effects, some of them will actually just do healing or supportive stuff. Depends on the familiar you're using or the character you are controlling at the time. You'll be seeing me use Burning Heart a lot. And then we got a page describing the Guardian of the Woods. We'll get that for every boss we defeat. Just kind of giving a bit of a text blurb and some lore about the bosses we're fighting. Like what they are, just what kind of enemy they are, what their weaknesses are, and so on. Crikey, that was a close run thing, man. The Guardian, he headed towards the deeper part of the woods. Do you think he's back to normal? Your guess is as good as mine, man. That weird look in his eyes had gone, at least. I reckon he'd probably take some time out to get his head together. It'll be right back to the old gardening. But what made him go all screwy like that? You don't think it was... Of course it flippin' was. Had it all written all over it. We'd best watch our backs if we face any more forests. Saying that, you get guardians everywhere. Anyway, we did what we came to do. We'd best get back to see old Treeface, eh? Sure, let's go. And thankfully we just get... I believe we just get teleported? Right? A Tale of Wonder. These are, again, extra text blurbs for the areas that we're in. It's nice. Yay, teleports.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods.
Yes, we
I
did.
found what I was looking for. But first, a gift, by way of thanks.
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came here for, is it not? It is a vessel
indeed
for
it is.
fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child.
Of course, naturally.
Like some I could mention.
Throwing some shade.
Oh, all right. Ta, backface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time, and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Yes, sir.
It is actually an actual nice idea to come back occasionally
Mend a broken heart.
Okay.
at like very specific points. You now have the Telling Stone. Yeah, we have our locket. Spells Take Heart and Give Heart. Now, when I was talking to you about having progress and stuff, that is what the Telling Stone is for. It'll allow you to go through any kind of tutorial that you've already gone through. It'll actually give you it'll give you a bestiary of each of the little beasts that you have fought throughout the game. And you'll notice a heart right next to the mite there. Those... I think you can take a guess what this means. Every single one of the enemies, or at least most of them that we fight, are recruitable as familiars. I'll explain why when we get to it. It's just not quite yet. But each of these little blurbs will tell you where the little beast is located. For the mite, it has a question mark, but we will be able to encounter it later on, along with any kind of item drops and tricks that they do have. The item drops can be very important for some stuff later on in the game, but for now, it's best to just use it as a point of reference if you need a very specific item for anything. We have them in species. There's the different genuses. These are sort of they're important in some circumstances, but not all. The nobilia is absolutely not important at all. These are just for the bosses and a very specific familiar, but not quite yet. What is important is the dangerous places, which will tell you how much of an area you have explored, more specifically the amount of the map that you have explored with each given area, and also telling you how many of each treasure chest you have collected. I have gotten all the red ones, and am missing that one blue one, but there will be a whole lot more throughout the game. But for right now, it's nothing to worry about regarding collecting all the chests yet, because you won't be able to until much later. And then we have all of our progress reports. For 6 different metrics, we'll get the other 4 later. For now, we are going back to Ding Dong Dell to finally let ourselves in, because we want to get in. We need to be able to find that wand, and well, at least hopefully do so. Maybe. Kirby seems confident. Not sure Oliver is. And here we go. Actually, I might as well fight this guy for a little bit of extra experience. Maybe try to get Oliver to level 5 before getting through. Of course, now, because of my levels, these enemies are a pushover and barely give any experience at all. But any kind of experience is good experience, especially early game. Oh my goodness. Having two of the birds just run directly towards me, that is a bit much. I did not mean to do that, but well, whatever. Hey, you know what, it's fine. Oh, from that? Yeah, I did. So, yeah, nothing lost. Nothing lost at all. Absolutely nothing. But, yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. It is exciting for me to be able to stream something different for once after playing nothing but Xanadu on stream for past 7 years, minus the couple of times I played Genshin on stream. If any of you guys remember that. But yeah. I'm really trying to get into streamer mode, trying to explain things as best I can, trying to talk as much as I can, kind of just giving a very a nice vibe for anyone joining, whether they're watching live or checking the VOD afterwards.
Looks like he's still the worse for wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help him.
Right, though, Ollie boy, I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right. One of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go. You'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay, but where do I find enthusiasm?
Well, now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there.
Yeah, this dude
He's got
is
more
just
get
happy.
more than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was about to say, I am very glad about the fact that that there is voice acting in this game, so I don't have to speak for literally everybody. Excuse me, sir. I wonder if you could do us a favor. Yes, I wish I could. I really do. I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. Oh, no, it's not that. We just want to borrow some of your enthusiasm. Well, if it's enthusiasm you're after, I've got plenty to spare. Take as much as you want. Thank you, sir. Mr. Trippy, how do I get the enthusiasm out of his heart? Look at the pages old Treeface gave you from your book, ain't it? It's the spell called Take Heart. You need to cast it first. Take Heart, huh? Sure.
Tidy! Looks like you've got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you've just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Here goes.
This is one little crux of this, which I will have a bit of an explanation for in a moment. But right now, we have some enthusiasm to give using Give Heart, of course. Now you'll notice in the locket here that there's a a wide variety of emotions. Whenever you do take part of an emotion or a feeling from someone and put it into the locket, you can only have one at a time. Meaning you need to find some way to use the already existing emotions that you do have in the locket for someone else before you're able to grab any more. By the there there will be markers on the map in green letting you know when a character does have an emotion that you can take and then give to someone else who actually needs it. This will be a part of a whole side quest stuff, but by the end of the game, every single last one of those green dots will be used to help someone else get their emotions back in some way, shape, or form. But right now, that's for later me to deal with whenever that comes up. Right now, we just have some enthusiasm to give to this one guard.
Beautiful! It worked!
Neato!
Tidy. Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
Well, 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 you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Yeah, who knows how long they've been waiting.
This way, everybody!
I cannot thank you enough. And I'm sure you'll receive your fair share of merit stamps for performing such a heroic feat. Merit stamps? What are those? You mean you helped me without even thinking of merit stamps, you weren't? You do have a merit stamp card, don't you? Yes, they're used to collect stamps of water for those helping those in need. If you don't have one, you should visit Swift Solutions in town to pick one up. This is me rabbiting on. It's half to get this gate open. That's what you're waiting for, isn't it? Yes, please, sir. It's tidy. We can finally go inside. Oh, thank goodness. Took long enough. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. As it was apparently pretty obvious, this is the kingdom of cats. Or at least the cat-like kingdom. Anyways, we're finally here. We're finally in Ding Dong Dell. Indeed we are, Oddy boy. There were a few unseen snags on the way, I'll admit. But all's well that ends well. And I was going to take you to see old Treeface eventually, anyway. That's righto, on with the wand hunt. The king of this place knows a spell or two. Let's see if he can help us, shall we? A real-life king? Sure. I guess that means we should head for that big old palace over there, huh? That we should. Yeah, so in towns and stuff, you can save whenever you want, which is helpful. Though the only way to heal if you are in a town is to go to the inn, which means spending money, or guilders in this case. But there'll be a slight problem.
It's so different.
Stop staring, man. It's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh?
Look at his funny clothes.
Huh? Do I really look so strange?
A little bit.
We've got to get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
So weird. Why would somebody be so interested in someone with overalls and a yellow shirt and shoes? I'm sorry, Oddy boy. No matter how trendy they are over in Mortarville, your clothes are just plain out of place over by here. Are they really so strange? But this is all I have. Then we'll just have to buy you some more, won't we? There's a lot of shops here in Ding Dong Dell, man. One of them must sell clothes, ain't it? I guess. Okay, let's go find a store where I can buy a new outfit. And that we should. And look, there's a person who is a cat. It's a pretty shade of yellow. But we definitely need something different. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you sell clothes? Do you sell clothes? Oh, dear. Oh, hoot. I'm afraid we don't have any in stock at the moment. Hans, don't tell us that, man. Have you seen how the boy's dressed? He's a flippin' embarrassment. He's getting funny looks wherever we go. My street card is in ruins. Drippy. Oh, a fairy. I used to see your kind all the time. I'll bet children these days don't even know who you are. As you're telling me. Kids these days, man. Disrespectful, ignorant, and downright rude. Drippy, I don't think you should be saying this in front of Oliver. He can hear you. They wouldn't know a fairy if it kicked them in the flippin' shins. It's not like you, missus. How about those clothes? Yes, dear. Let me think. It's like a small album. I don't know. It's now that I think of it, there was a traveler who left a set of clothes here once upon a time. And he bought a new outfit, you see, so he left his old one behind. That's roughly human-shaped, is it? And cheap. That's I shouldn't doubt. Tidy, we'll take it. But Mr. Drippy! Yes, now I remember. He was the one who... Yes, he said they were very special clothes, made from fabric woven from the fibers of the sky tree, if I remember correctly. Lovely and comfy, extremely hard-wearing, and lucky to hoot. I think the only problem would be that size. It's if it's you who are going to wear this outfit, dear, I need a few hours to make some alterations. And it would look huge on you otherwise. Could you come back tomorrow morning? Speak on, man. And how about that then, Ollie boy? There's lucky. Thank you very much, ma'am. Hoo-hoo-hoo. A pleasure, my dear. Doo-doo-hoo for now, until tomorrow. Tomorrow's flippin' ages away, man. It's like to go and see the king right away, but you can't go until you've got your outfit sorted, ain't it? I guess not, but what will we do until tomorrow? I know, that god by the gate said something about us getting some kind of card from a place in town, ain't it? Something Solutions, I think he said that name of the shop was. And we just went in, the Houtique. That's the owl one. Was it a Swift Solutions? That's clever of you, that's the one. I knew it was some other kind of bird. Nice one, Ollie boy. The stores here sure do have goofy names. You reckon? They're just named after what they look like, ain't it? Anyway, let's get over to Swift Solutions, shall we? Yep, all based on birds. Let us go, for we must begin the land of questing. And getting more money from pots. Those do respawn. They do respawn the items in it. Just if anyone is wondering in particular. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. And several of those who are feeling helpful agree to perform tasks on their behalf. What sort of tasks do you mean, sir? You honestly don't know? Dear me, you really are new to this, aren't you? I shall swallow my amazement and explain. As folks who are in need of assistance flock to me, hoping to find someone willing to take on their errands for them. On your travels, you're bound to run into people who are looking for help. And you'll have to decide whether or not to soothe their fluttering hearts by taking on the tasks they set for you. Have a look on the errand board over there. On it, you'll see a list of tasks you can take on. At Swift Solutions, you could also agree to undertake missions to eliminate specific monsters. These are known as bounty hunts. If you want to find out more, access the main menu and take a look in your journal. My journal, huh? Okay, I think I got it. Your journal will also show you how many merit stamp cards you've got. Oh, the gatekeeper mentioned something about those. I don't think I have one, though. Oh, you don't, do you? Well, that is swiftly remedied. Keep this merit stamp card safe. You'll need to collect stamps when you complete tasks. Then, once you've filled up a few cards, you can exchange them for merit awards, which are sure to be helpful on your travels. Simply visit the nearest branch of Swift Solutions, hand over your completed cards, and the awards will be yours. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Then, what's happening now, people, is all part of saving the world, Ollie boy. But before we make a start on doing all that do-goodery, we need to get you dressed for the job. Now, He said your outfit would be ready tomorrow. I reckon our best plan of action is to go to the Cat's Cradle and get a good night's sleep down at the... just getting a good night's sleep in general. Yeah. So, for different rewards, we have a lot. For doing every single side quest in this game, you are able to collect all of them. And if you're wanting to be the most powerful wizard you can be, or make the most powerful Oliver possible, it is good to have these. Of course, the only way to get any more of these is to collect all of the ones that are already unlocked. So we have to get all 5 of these rewards before we can get the rest. Which, I mean, makes sense. Some of these are very useful, some of these are kind of just fine in a way. But we can also already collect a single bounty hunt. Which will give us 50 guilders and a new sword for our little mite. We're not exactly going to do that quite yet. But of course here we already have a couple of quests that we can undertake if we so wish to do so right now. I am going to wait on that though. Until a little later. You know, just until Oliver actually has his new clothes and stuff. As I feel like it'd be a bit weird for him to just be wandering around in his normal clothes. We have the proprietor. We will stay and use 10 guilders and be good. Yep, and if we stay at one of the inns, we'll gain a new page in the Wizard's Companion for the regions of the world. This area specifically being the Summerlands North.
Oliver? Oliver?
And now Oliver's having a dream.
Mom? Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Oh no. Morning, young man. What a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope. Excellent. You'll be on your way, I expect. Well, if you happen to come across another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Missus. See you soon. Right, oldie boy. Back to the owl shop, ain't it? Okay. Oh. This is also where we could save our progress as well, which I'm just going to do because, well, why not? And we just got a cake. A perfectly made and baked cake, because of course. Now, let's get Oliver out of these clothes, shall we? Seems like the most pertinent thing to do right now. Like, honestly. Hoo-hoo, there you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy! That's best friend of them on, eh, oldie boy? Sure. I'll just pop up and get them to you, dear. It's wait there. I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
What do you think?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Oh, yeah. Now that is the outfit that just works with Oliver. Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Ooh, for these whole thing? Don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor just taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? Ooh. I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. That's all I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Of course we will. Thank you, Mrs. There's lucky oldie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit or three. We sure do. We now have the traveler's clothes, i.e. Oliver's default outfit for most of the game. And now you got some proper dapper duds. We can head up to the palace, tidy. Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kinda nervous. Ah, yes. And now he also has the locket wrapped around his neck as a nice centerpiece to it all. Which I think, for right now, is as good a place as any to stop the stream for today. I know this feels like a weird place to end it for right now, but this is just the first stream of many for this game to come. But thank you all so much for stopping by to the stream, whether you've watched all the way through, bits and pieces, or are currently watching the VOD and end up at this point. Either way, I greatly appreciate every single last one of you for coming on by and enjoying the stream in any way, shape, or form. And if you want to catch more of my streams in the future live, or want to support the channel at all, there's always the subscribe button right below the video feed, or just in general. Any support is greatly appreciated, and will always be grateful, no matter what. Next time, or I guess next stream of Ninokuni Wrath of the White Witch, we'll go meet that king, and maybe do a couple side quests and that bounty hunt. Or whatever else may be necessary in order to finally get that wand. Regardless, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Whenever that might be. Take care.